Hello and welcome to this Libra New Moon community ceremony with the benefit of the solar eclipse also happening at this time. My name is Judy Keating, and I am one of the leaders of Wise Transformation, Opening to Your Soul's Alignment with Bonnie Salomon. And we are two women intent on bringing elemental wisdom and feminine magic back into everyday life. So today's going to be a little bit different. I won't have any announcements of upcoming events. I moved things around so I can call in sacred space, talk to you about the timing, and offer a crystalline energy session for the benefit of all who have suffered from the storm that savaged the Southeast. Um, we are blessed in our place to not have had much damage or inconvenience, but that's not true of so many people. And so I just wanted to offer this support today. We'll do the ceremonial guidance using the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. And I just want to say on the recording, if you are listening to this while driving, please stop because the crystalline energy session could get you not paying attention, and that's not what we want if you're driving. So this recording should be listened to only when you are grounded and stopped. But with that said, let's get started. So we're going to open to the living field of creation. And we're going to invite a balance of earth for containment, water for the correct flow, air for focus on what should be focused on at this time, and whatever that means to you, fire for right action in supporting yourself, and spirit, the divine of your understanding. We just ask for upliftment, for support, and just be sure to take a big, deep breath because we're in the air realm, both in the sun and the moon. So really allow air to fill your lungs, to supply your body with the needed oxygen, and let it out. You can let it out with a sound. Beg your pardon. I'm going to take a sip of water, have a little cough. Okay. So when you have a new moon, like we do coming up tomorrow, the sun and the moon are aligned in the same archetype. It can give a boost of energy to that particular sign because it is both sun and moon aligned, and it could be the beginning of a growing phase of new intentions or new projects. And particularly with the air realm, you want to be sure that you're visualizing what it is you want to come to fruition. Um, and allowing for dreaming and scheming, as I call it from my Martha Beck training. Go outside the bounds of what is usual for you and let air bring in freshness and the potential for something you've never seen before. So with that said, Libra is in the seventh house, or in our talk here, it's the seventh gate of awareness, and it teaches the importance of balanced relationships. The capacity to see things from all sides, honor each person's point of view, balance opposites, consider options, and mediate well. They create sacred, safe space for all the gates of awareness to be valued. Their cooperative social skills make good partners, hostesses, and companions. And this is a really important thing to ponder at this time. In Libra, relationship is the spiritual path. So we're going to be contemplating relationship a lot. Relationship to self, relationship to our life, relationship to others in our life, relationship to our belongings. There's going to be many ways of looking at relationship today. And Libra loves connecting and working with others, likes to partner up on projects and in life. Libra enjoys making others feel welcome and being the host for events. Libra can hold space for each person's viewpoint and individuality. And this archetype is extremely important for mediation and conflict negotiations and to assist others to find ways to work together. And we're also in a partial solar eclipse at this time. So I thought I'd put in a little information here. According to Native American shamans, a solar eclipse represents a powerful time of healing. The alignment of the sun, moon, and earth represents the dissolving of differences and the coming together as one. During a solar eclipse, sorry about that, emotional wounds can be healed and stronger relationships can be forged. This can bring about a mutual understanding and can help the world to unite in love and harmony rather than being in opposites or in opposition. So one of the air healing modalities that I have is crystalline consciousness. And if you're new to our channel and haven't heard that term before, just want to give a brief explanation. Crystalline consciousness is a modality that supports your crystalline energy system. And yes, you do have one. It is integrated into your being through the water, salts, and connective tissue in your body. And the crystalline energy system that you possess can take on large amounts of information and synthesize them in a way that doesn't feel draining. And more importantly, it supports your electromagnetic field so that it can rest and not be in fight or flight all the time. So this session today is to give support for you wherever you're listening from. And it will allow you to have a space of rest and to integrate some new energy at this solar eclipse, Libra New Moon, post-Hurricane Helene time. So in this healing, I'm going to ask you at certain points to put one hand on the center of your chest and one hand on your belly button. Doesn't matter which hand, either one can go either place. And then I'm going to ask you, and I'll be directing, it'll be real easy to follow. I'm going to ask you to put one hand above your belly button and one hand below. And then we're going to do that rotation again. One hand on center of your chest and one hand at your belly button. And then move your hands down, one hand above your belly button and one hand below. And then towards the end, I'll have you move your hands where both hands are one atop the other over your belly button. And again, it doesn't matter which is where. But this will bring us into right closure. So after that is complete, I will let you know when the session is over. So this is why I didn't want you to be driving. So whenever you're listening to this, you just want to take a big deep breath and I'll guide you through the session. I have a couple of really powerful intentions today. So I asked to place the vibration of opening in your individual crystalline energy field and in our crystalline group field. I asked to place the healing chambers in the appropriate order for you today in whatever way you need to receive this crystalline energy session and to benefit from it in your individual crystalline energy field and in our crystalline group field. I asked to place the vibration of the intentions that I'm going to mention in the crystalline energy session today in your individual crystalline energy field and in our crystalline group field. I ask to place the vibration of the 23 crystal vibrations, the 11 universal needs, and mastery in your individual crystalline energy field and in our crystalline group field. I ask to connect you to the crystalline grids of the planet. I ask to connect you to the crystalline energy field. And I ask that we connect to and through the crystalline energy field. So I'm going to ask you to put one hand on the center of your chest and one hand on your belly button. Give you a moment to do that. I invoke opening. And we're going to wait here in opening. Opening is a time to just rest into the crystalline consciousness energy, which is the place where all the solutions live. And in opening, we just ask your highest self to align with that energy. So I'm going to pause until I feel a shift. I'll have you move your hands and tell you what to do next. So go ahead and move one hand above your belly button and one hand below. We're still in opening, so just rest if you can. Okay, go ahead and move one hand to the center of chest and one hand over your belly button. I invoke one multidimensional time healing chamber. And the healing chambers are sacred geometry that is allowing you to release whatever you need to release, any chaos in your system, creating a blank slate for the intentions that we're going to have today. So just allow the sacred geometry to work. And you get to rest again. Yay. Go ahead and move your hands one above your belly button and one below. This is a beautiful sacred geometry to have today because it's all about right timing. and the element of air. Okay, you can relax your hands for right now. And I'm going to go ahead. I asked to anchor in the following intentions as stated. A positive geometric configuration of integrity, balance, and autonomy. And for each person here at whatever level is right for you, bring in the next level of sacred right relationship in all aspects of your being. This sacred right relationship can be with what's happening, can be with any aspect of you. Relationship to self, relationship to others, relationship to events. Now go ahead and put both hands on your belly button, one atop the other. Doesn't matter which is on the top or which is on the bottom. I invoke mastery. We're going to stay here at this place of invoking mastery to allow it all to settle so that you can step into the next iteration and have it hold. So it'd be the new floor, the new way of moving forward. Just give that a few minutes. Okay, in the new earth energies, we are complete. So you might want to take a sip of water if you have it. Stand up and maybe shake your body a little bit. Let it all move into place. And I'll start talking to you about the elemental guidance from the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. So we use this oracle when we do the calls to give us a little riverbanks, if you will, of each of the elements. And the first thing we're going to do is to set an intention. So because we're in this Libra Sun Moon Solar Eclipse energy, you might want to focus your intention on what intention serves your relationship to everything in your life, whether that be self, others, belongings. So I'm going to give you a little music, and this will also help you to integrate the session. Just see what kinds of intentions you want to set for this Libra New Moon and Sun and Solar Eclipse. I do apologize. I have to double check that I checked a button because I didn't. There we go. Now when I play the music, you'll be able to hear it. My sincere apologies. Okay, here we go. Okay, hopefully you found a focalized area that you want to get information from today. So as I said, we're going to use the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle, and these are the Earth cards. I'm going to have silence here, but I'm just going to let you look at the cards and determine which ones feel like they want to be your companion as you set your intention. Okay, hopefully you found a card or two that you want to work specifically with your intention. And for each of the elements, I come up with a question that is possible journal question. It doesn't mean you have to use it. So every time you see a question, know that you can utilize it if it feels helpful and you don't have to. But Earth is all about 3D. It's all about the tangible. It's about our body, about our finances, it's about everything we own. It's about the relationship we have with the tangible, the things that we can actually touch, to think of it that way. So bring the physical realm to mind for yourself. And the question that I brought up today was, how can I honor my relationship with my body and belongings? If that doesn't feel in resonance with your intention, you know what to do. Just ask Earth for guidance. Use the cards that you pulled. And I'm going to play some music here for a few minutes while you do that. If you need more time, you can hit pause on the recording. We're going to move to water now. Water is the emotional realm. It is the pull of the tides. It is the ability to feel. And certainly with all the water and wind we've had recently, I'm sure we've had a lot of feelings. So I really want you to honor water and ask for guidance about what support you need now from water. And the first thing we're going to do is have you look at the water cards and see what feels right to you in terms of cards you want to work with today. There may be more than one water card that wants to be of service today. So be sure to make note of the cards or card that you want to utilize. And emotionally, what do you need right now? What can water do to support you? And because we're in this Liberian time, it's a great thing to balance your giving and receiving. So I came up with the question, where do I need to balance my giving, receiving? That serves great. If not, then just ask water what it wants you to know about your particular intentions, whatever you're working with. Okay, stay open. You've got some guidance from earth, you've got some guidance from water, and now we move to the air realm. Air is all about visioning and imagining and dreaming and being able to conceive of things in the mental realm. And here are the cards. So take a few minutes, discern what card or cards, and because we're in such an airy time, you may want to pick more than one, that aligns with what you are trying to create or bring into form. Okay. Now gather those cards and ask air what it wants you to know about what you're trying to create. And in this time of being able to see all perspectives, I came up with a question, where do I need to take a step back and have more unattached perspective? And if that helps, great. If not, just breathe into air. Ask it to show you mentally, what do you need as you are working toward whatever you've decided is right for you at this time. Now we're going to move towards fire, the action, transformation, ability to see things in all realms. Take a peek at the cards and see which ones are calling to you. Okay, hopefully you now have a fire card. And when you think about your own transformation, action, shamanic illumination, what does fire want you to know and you can utilize? If this question serves, where am I not acting in right relationship to self? Any areas that need some improvement? So notice what's coming together for you in each of these realms. Stop the music for a minute. And now we turn to spirit, the divine, the ineffable understanding that all is well, even when it doesn't seem like it. Just invite in your relationship with the divine and see what spirit wants you to know as we look at the cards. See which one wants to be your friend or companion or co-creator. What do you need more of right now? Okay, now take those spirit cards and kind of put them with the rest of the cards that you have. We'll do the unified field in a minute, but first we're going to check in with spirit. How can spirit help me to mediate better negotiations in my relationship to self and others? Sometimes spirit can come in and just be a gentle mediator for us, or sometimes it might need to be kind of loud to get our attention. But this is a great time to kind of do a relationship assessment and ask spirit for help. Where do you want your relationships to up level? And thinking of it as a mediation and negotiating better is just one tool you can use here. So go ahead and take a few minutes and see what wants to be said. You can pause here if you need to, but next we're going to move into a unified field message. Basically, when you look at all of the information, you're trying to put together the best intentions for your new moon. So look at everything all together and just see what each of the elements together brings you as a gift in terms of creating an intention that feels right in this very airy time. Gone a little over an hour, so I want to go ahead and pause the music. If you need more time, just take it here. I do want to let you know that I have tremendous gratitude for all the people that watch our replays and are here live, and that the next time we're going to meet like this is going to be in the Aries full moon. We're going to meet on October 16th at 3 p.m. So be sure to give yourself lots of deep breaths here. Allow it to all come together. Just sending you much gratitude, much love, much appreciation. Be well, and sending special prayers out to all those people who are affected by the weather that was just so devastating. Just sending love all around the planet and the highest guidance for the fastest solutions for those that need them. See you next time.